Good morning, everyone. So here we are. I know it's been a while, and I do apologize for that. And I'll be doing all the talking today because Rusty's, has finished his treatment about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and his voice. See his voice. He's not talking very good yet. We don't know if that's going to get any better or what. Not even the doctors really know at this point. It's just kind of wait it out and see kind of thing. So I get to do the talking if you want to be able to hear. Hopefully you guys can hear. I don't have a mic on, so I'm hoping you guys can hear okay. But we're just going to do a real quick video catching you up about cancer treatment when you have throat cancer. He finished his treatments. He did 8 chemo treatments. He did 35 radiation treatments. The radiation really messed up his throat pretty bad. Show me your feeding tube. He has a feeding tube. I think we told you guys. I think we did a video on when he got the feeding tube. But anyways, he still has this feeding tube. But he's not used it for about 2 weeks now. Am I right? About
2 weeks Monday.
It'll be 2 weeks Monday, he says, if you can't hear him. So they said he has to go at least a week without using it. He has to flush it every day, but without using it. And he has to gain weight or maintain his weight. And he has gained weight. Yay, that's a good thing. He's loving food. It still hurts for him to swallow and eat food, but he's able to do it. There for a little while, he couldn't even swallow saliva. I mean, he couldn't hardly drink. I was having to push even fluids through his feeding tube for him. We did electrolytes. We did water. I think that's the only fluids we really did through your feeding tube, wasn't it? It got really bad there for a while, and that's why we haven't posted a video. It got really bad. Cancer is no joke. Treatment is no joke. It's horrible. But we're hoping he goes back to, he did a CT scan on Friday, which today is Sunday, so he did that a couple of days ago, and an x-ray and blood work. And we'll go and find out the results of all of that on Tuesday. And that's the same doctor that ordered the feeding tube, so she's the only one who can unorder that or order it to be taken out. So we're hopeful for that, especially since he's gaining weight. We don't know anything yet. We don't know if he's cancer-free. We don't know if he still has cancer. We just don't know anything. The CT scan is because they want to look at his throat to see what kind of damage is still there now that it's been 6 weeks, or will be 6 weeks, I think, next Tuesday. There is a bug on me. Sorry about that. We're outside because we are working on the cargo trailer this morning. We're excited about that. So he, where was I? He's going to go Tuesday, and hopefully we'll find out. Hopefully they'll tell us that, it looks as normal as it should look, and it's not worse. He thinks it's not getting any better, but it has to be getting somewhat better. He wouldn't be able to eat, I don't think. So I know it's better than, since the first 2 weeks after the treatment ended was probably the worst of all, I would say. Don't think that because your treatment ends that you're through the worst of it. You're not. You've got about 2 weeks of pure hell after that treatment ends, especially if you do intense treatment like he's done. But then Friday, next Friday, so he goes to one doctor on Tuesday. He's going to go back for the first time since we've started treatment. He will go back to his ear, nose, and throat specialist in Tulsa. And he will, if the doctor Tuesday gives it the okay, he will scope his throat and just see if it looks like the cancer is either shrunk, if it's gone, or if it's just still there like it was. I mean, that's basically, I think, what they're scoping for. And again, it'll be November before he will get a PET scan to see if the cancer for sure is gone or see if it has spread anywhere else. So we really don't know a lot more. The main thing we can tell you today is that, we went in this blindly, and we did not know that the treatment, after the treatment, would get really, really bad for a couple of weeks. I mean, really bad. There for a little while, he was so pale and so bad. It scared me. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, and I think it probably scared him a little bit too. Am I right? It was really bad. But he's getting stronger and better every day. We have been told that it could be 12 to 36 months before he gets his strength back. And I mean, at his age, and if it takes 3 years, he's probably not even going to notice it, because, you know, as you get older, you lose strength too. So he's going to be fighting that. But Rusty's determined, and he wants to be better. So he really is getting out and trying to move around. They did tell him that he needs to just, you know, take small spurts and get out and be doing stuff for his strength, because his strength in his legs are really bad. I guess from just laying around for that probably the last 2 weeks of treatment and the first 2 weeks of treatment after that. So for about a month, he was so bad he could barely get to the bathroom by himself. So he lost a lot, and the doctors kind of warned us about that. Of course, when they warned us, he was still doing well. So by the time it happened, it was like, that was a no joke. But the doctor said, you know, you need to get up, walk around the house, because you will start getting very, very weak, and it'll be hard to walk. So he is now trying to get out, and that's why this wasn't my plan for us to get out and work on the trailer. Rusty's the one who said, I'm ready to work on the trailer. I want to get this done. So today we're working on the door, because we were trying to put a window in and an RV latch in. And it's been a little bit of a challenge, because it's not a very well made door, but we're getting there.
Having to beef it up a lot.
He said he's having to beef it up a lot. I don't know what you guys can hear and not hear, so I'm not trying to not let him talk, but he just can't talk very good. We want to, again, you guys are the best people out there. I'm gonna cry, but thank you all so much for all the nice well wishes, the support, the prayers. It just means so much to both of us. We do again apologize that it's been a while. It's just, you didn't want to see Rusty in the state that he was in before. You just, trust me, you didn't want to see that. He drinks nothing but seltzer water, club soda, and ginger ale right now, because the doctor said if you have throat cancer, try it. That phlegm that you get, and only throat cancer people will even know, or people that have dealt with it and seen it will know what I'm talking about. But you get, because of the radiation, you get a thick film, and it almost chokes you to the point of not being able to breathe. And they don't have a prescription medication yet, although our doctor is working with the pharmacy for something for that that's supposed to help it. But meanwhile, the doctor said, I've had a lot of throat cancer patients tell me that club water, seltzer water, and ginger ale really helps loosen that up so that you can get it out of your throat so you can breathe. And the first time Rusty did it, he didn't think it would be any different than a Sprite that he's tried or a root beer that he's tried, and he said it's amazing. So if you have throat cancer, go get you one of those kind of soda waters. And
Ginger ale.
Rusty said the ginger ale tastes the best, but sometimes when we're at a restaurant or something, he'll get a seltzer water or club soda, because that seems to be what they have, and not the ginger ale. So, but yeah, he says it's a miracle thing for him. So we right now are buying ginger ale by the cases at Walmart. And Rusty's eating. He eats like fried eggs for breakfast now. He's eating oatmeal for breakfast. He's eating just about anything for dinner. It cannot be spicy, not even pepper. Pepper burns really bad. Not much salt in anything. He can't eat like hard fried foods, like, you know, like he tried egg roll. Actually, he ate 3 egg rolls in one day, and the next day he paid for it for about 3 days because it scratched his throat up really bad. So he can't really do fried foods. So we're just kind of learning what he can and can't do. But really, honestly, other than that, he can eat most everything. If he gets a piece of chicken, if I overcook it a little bit, he'll eat about half of it, of a chicken breast, and then it gets too dry, so he'll give it up. I've learned to make things and make gravy, because it seems like if he puts gravy on his meats, he does really well. Chopped steak, hamburger steaks with brown gravy and some cooked mushrooms, that would be his thing right now. He can eat that really well. He craves beef so bad. I mean, beef, he's been craving that. So I think it's just his body's needing the protein probably. So anyway, that's all we really know right now. We will definitely stop and make another quick video probably after we see his doctor next Friday, and let you guys know how the scoping went on that. So anything else you want to say? You want to tell everybody thank you for the prayers?
Thanks for the prayers.
That's definitely, we really appreciate you all for that. Okay, we're going to get back to our cargo trailer build, and if you want to watch that video, feel free to go ahead and click on it and watch it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you just want to follow us and stay on top of our lives. We have some big plans coming up very, very soon, so you don't want to miss that, but we're keeping it a secret for right now. We'll be making a video, but we got to it's probably going to be 2 or 3 more weeks before we come out with that. But yes, we do have big plans, so be watching for that. Again, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
Thanks.